Hello friends! Welcome in my living room. I'm sitting right in front of my window and look at the peachy sunset. I have learned something new today and I want to share it with you. So here we go. I have learned something about being in the moment. In the spiritual community, we often have the idea of being in the moment, meaning letting go of all the thoughts, all the feelings, everything that could distract us from just simply being and doing, thinking, feeling nothing. That is when the ultimate present moment unfolds. Today I have come to realize that this is not really... It's one form of being in the present moment. It is almost meditative, going inwards so deeply that there is nothing left but this moment. However, when we talk about being present in the moment in everyday life, I think we should take something different into account. If we avoid all the feelings we have, all the thoughts that we have, we are robbing ourselves of experiencing this life to the fullest. So being in the moment for me actually means being in touch with the emotion that is here, right now, just here. It is true that some of the emotions we have to let go in order to really experience this moment. Emotions that are anchored in the past or that are looking for the future, like worry, fear, all of that, because of some situation that might happen in the future, or resentment, pain, all of that, that is just staying with us from a past experience. Those two things we can let go. We have to let go to really come to this present moment. But there are emotions that come deeply from within us, just in this present moment, because of what this moment is giving to us. These are the emotions that we do not want to let go when we try to achieve being in this moment. Sometimes it can be very hard to decipher, because emotions, of course, always come from within on first sight. And also, if we think about it, if we think about emotions being triggered by past and future events, some of this can also still be relevant for this moment, because it comes up just now. So it's really about, are my thoughts leading this process? Am I thinking about the past and therefore my emotions rise, just to be in line with these thoughts? Am I thinking about the future, planning time ahead, and my emotions follow this thought? Then these are emotions of the past, of the future, that we can let go. But if I am just here, if I am breathing, if I am observing, if I am staying right here where I am, just in this moment, and emotions arise from this experience, they might be linked to a lingering memory of the past. They might be linked to a vision of the future, but they have risen just from this moment, from you being here and observing and experiencing and all of that, not from you leading with your thoughts into the past, leading with your thoughts into the future. That's a different thing. That's not being here, that's not being present. So the question is, are your emotions following your thoughts? Or are the thoughts, the mind that is connecting these emotions to the past or to the future, just thoughts that you have, like the logic and reason following up after these emotions have filled your body, I feel like if we were to push these emotions away, and also these thoughts away, we are not really in the present moment anymore. Because, for example, I think meditation, a breath-guided meditation might be about experiencing really this moment right now, but I think meditation takes it further than this moment. Meditation takes you to this level where this moment is eternity. This moment is everything there is. This moment holds the entirety of the universe in it. And this is the universal truth. This moment does have the potential of everything in existence already in it. Everything that has ever happened, everything that will happen in millions of years, comes down to this moment and unfolds from it. Very much like the universe was just one little tiniest point of mass and now has expanded into this. Time is relative. So meditation takes you to this place where this moment unfolds into everything that is. But even though this is the universal truth, I think for us as humans, it is very important to cherish the experience of our human lives that we were given. We are here to take our experiences and channel them back to this greater consciousness that people call God, other people call Source, other people call Fate, whatever name you choose, it doesn't matter. This huge source that we all stem from wants to expand and sends these fragments of itself, which we could call our souls, into these tiny little human avatars or animal avatars or plants or whatever, to make a certain experience through which it can channel a broadened consciousness back to itself in order to expand. So I hope that made sense. I hope the way I said it made sense. If we avoid this experience, there is no greater consciousness and there is no expansion of the universe, of everything in existence. So if we run away from this moment, and if we focus only on this feeling that, the moment is everything and what's in the past doesn't matter and what's in the future doesn't matter as well, because this moment is, the universal truth and all of that, we forget that actually there is an experience we have to make. And being in this moment often just means making space for your emotions, for your thoughts, for whatever is happening within this beautiful body right now. So instead of pushing it all away or letting this all go and breathing it out, letting it slip. Really just try to give it space in yourself. Give it space in this moment of life to unfold. Because in every moment is where life really happens. And is where our experience is anchored to. Our experience is not the accumulation of the past. Our experience is not what will happen in the future. Our experience is what happens just right now. And that can take up all the space that you have available. Then you are in the present moment. Even if that means that it's linked to the past, because obviously it is. As humans in this timeline, we live in this illusion that time is like a chronological line, just going from one point forth to another. And even though it is an illusion on the universal, on the higher level, it is the reality of the life we experience right here, right now. And this experience is what makes it possible for us to transcend it into this higher consciousness. So if we do not make this experience, if we do not commit to live it in every single second, there is nothing we can, there's nothing. We do not allow our soul to expand. And if our soul cannot expand, if it doesn't have space to be, to breathe, to broaden, if the soul is a fragment of the higher consciousness, it will also not broaden. Just a little side note, it's actually not possible, because no matter what you do, you are always making an experience, even if you're resisting it. Resistance is also just an experience, so it's actually not possible to hinder the expansion of the universe, the expansion of God and of everything there is. But if you open yourself up, if you let it happen, you are literally making space for wonders to happen in your life too, for just all of this beauty to really unfold. And I highly encourage you to take every moment you have and make it the best it could possibly be for you. Yeah, and to close the loop, the best it could possibly be for you is not to be found in the past. The best it could possibly be for you is also not to be found in the future. It is really the moment that decides of the way you live your life and decides how living your life feels to you. So make the moment the thing that counts, not the past, not the future. Make it the moment, my friend. Really do. So in everyday life, I just want to give you this one little hint. Do not strive for this enlightenment that some people seem to teach about letting all the thoughts go, all the emotions go. It's great to do it once every while in a meditation to really connect to this universal law where our physical, natural laws on earth kind of cease to exist, and to remind yourself that this is the experience you're in right now, but there's something higher. There's something you are an integral part of, and this higher scheme is also an integral part of you that you can always connect to and know that there's something beyond all of this. But if you're just living in this awareness of everything beyond all of this, the experience you're making here on this beautiful earth will slip through your fingers. And you do not want it. You do not want that. You want to take it by the, I don't know, how do you say it in English? I don't know. You want to take it and use it and make the best of it that you could possibly make of it. That is the key. And I hope this little video made sense to you and has brought you some insight. I'm working on how to convey this deep knowing that I just have about the way this world works, and that I know many need to hear. So I'll leave it at that. I hope you're having the most wonderful time and you are really using every moment you have, every emotion you have, every thought you have holds a great truth about yourself that you can, let go, or that you can take and learn something about yourself. And this learning process will fuel, will fuel your life, will fuel your heart, will fuel your soul with everything it needs. The more you know about yourself, the closer you come to your true self, the happier, more fulfilled, brighter your life will be. The more energy you will have available for all the things you want to do. The more clarity you will have about all the things you want to do, if that is something you're lacking, Yeah. So, take care of yourself. And I shall see you soon. Have a great time.